It's the early 2000s. We've played through a legendary game called Metal Gear Solid back in the late 90s on PS1. It's so cinematic. We've never seen nothing like it. We got characters talking for hours and it's all interesting and intriguing. All types of conspiracies, all types of stuff coming to light. And we go through a legendary game full of boss fights, stealth scenarios, finding new weapons, and we get to the end and of course we're ready for more. Welp! Here comes the next entry, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. We see all types of previews. The characters' mouths move in cutscenes now. Now we have HD polygons. These graphics look insane at the time. And we get to see our protagonist come back, Solid Snake. We played through this first scenario on the tanker. We see him walking down the bridge, activating stealth camo, jumping off, making spectacular heroic poses when he lands, running through that whole tutorial, seeing all types of things, boss fights, new AI, strategic SWAT formations whenever we going against these teams that we're fighting against. And next thing you know, we go to the next scenario. We see some dude in a scuba ninja suit. This dude is on the Kodak claiming that he's Snake. He's talking to Colonel Campbell. He's going up the elevator. He takes off his mask and it is
not Solid Snake.
We got Raiden. We get introduced to this dude with blonde hair. He whines a little bit and he gets manipulated by everybody. By the time we get to the end of the game, we play through the entire game. We see Snake is Unc over there helping out. Next thing you know, everybody hates this dude. Shout out to Hideo Kojima for pulling one of the biggest troll moves in gaming history when he did this.
Subscribe, motherfucker.
Next thing you know, we skip a few years later. We're playing Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. We're playing with geriatric Snake. He has back pain. He got to take medication in the middle of gunfights. And we also see everybody else in the series make their cameo and spectacular appearances. We see this dude in cyborg armor and a trench coat run up on Vamp, start fighting him one-on-one. Next thing you know, he's taking out Gecko, spiking him in the head with the sword, finishes off this legendary preview cutscene for this game by saying,
Snake, it's my turn to protect you.
And now this dude, who was the most hated character in gaming at one point, has become one of the most redeeming and badass characters that I ever got to witness when I seen this preview. Now, you know you did pretty good with a character when everybody gets excited that he gets his own spin-off game. I am talking about Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. This is Raiden's game. It is developed by Platinum Games. It is him, cyborg ninja action to the max. Probably one of the best cyborg games that you could play these days. We're talking about a beat 'em up, but I call it a cut 'em up because this game's signature mechanic is the cut and take mechanic. You can aim the direction at which you swing the sword, and everywhere that sword touches on these enemies, it's gonna slice them up flawlessly. I'm talking about when you look at the front cover of the case, Raiden is looking straight through a cut, clean sliced like some lunch meat floating through the air. And when I say that, we're talking about limbs, pieces of metal, robot pieces flying everywhere, dudes screaming in agony that they got chopped up. We're snatching shit up out of them. This is how we build our powers back up. And we're still showing love to the core Metal Gear Solid series. We got cardboard boxes. We got stealth that could be used in these combat scenarios. We got plenty of weapons and gadgets that you could utilize in these different situations. And we got these weird, quirky characters all over the place. Strange and long dialogue calls through the codec if you have 30 hours to spare. Shout out to Team Kojima for still being closely involved while developing this game. Then of course with action games with signature mechanics just like Bayonetta and Vanquish, Platinum Games threw its own twist into the mix. We're talking about enhancing your character after every chapter, all types of upgrades, different types of weapons that call for different fighting styles, different boss fights that are going to be having you use the mechanics like the ninja run and the blade mode to make sure you don't skip over any of that tutorial and VR training that you have. And some of the most ridiculous QTE scenes that I've ever seen in my life. Like, no lie. Like, the scenes in this game had me spewing every time. To give y'all an idea how ridiculous this game is, In the first 3 minutes of the game, you're gonna destroy a Metal Gear Ray so savagely that I'm sitting up there like, how could the game go up from here? It does. It keeps going up more and more and more with each chapter in the game until you get to the very end where it is peak ridiculousness. I mean, it's a seriously goofy game. That's a signature of the Metal Gear Solid series, or Metal Gear period, now that we got something other than solid. But yeah, man, 1 minute you're gonna be having serious conversations about kids getting kidnapped. The next minute you're gonna be giggling with your cyborg dog, talking about his sense of humor as an AI. This was my first time beating this game. I rolled credits. It was a nice set. The game is not too long, you know, it's just a solid action game. Not reaching for that 40 hours like some people out there trying to stretch those games. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, man, I loved it. One thing that I do wish for is that once upon a time during development, this game, or the game that was in that started in development that ended up becoming this game, was supposed to be what happened between Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 4. What made Raiden go from that rookie that everybody hated into that cyborg ninja that I love now. And I would love to see that game be brought into fruition one day. I'm just using these last few minutes of this video to put that wish out there into the universe. I don't know what could happen in the future. Hopefully business differences could be overlooked one day and we'll get that game. But yeah, man, Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance. I'll take a sequel too, Platinum. Y'all be safe. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.